Headphones, can you get them out of the box? Pouch? Bottom pouch. Right down there.
So, yeah, we just want to show you guys a little bit of the multiplayer. That's kind of the new thing that we're showing here is the PAX multiplayer. And, you know, the main thing, wanted to come up with a bunch of new ways for people to kind of work together. So you saw, like, we have those generators with the fuel cell thing that bounces around. You guys have to work together. And that's just one of a lot of the crazy new things we're doing. And again, you know, Splosion Man was all in the lab. You know, we just kind of trapped the lab, never really got out. This Splosion Man is all about getting out of the lab and going to a lot of cool places and a lot of new gameplay and stuff. So.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys are ready for this. This is a video that this might be the only time it's ever seen. Do you want to expand on that?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's we made this video, we think it's awesome, especially, you know, you like Chainsaw, and our CTO, Frank, you know, we think it's awesome, but, you know, I think, you know, maybe the ESRB might not like it so much, so we might have to replace it with something else.
We took several takes of that. In between takes, Frank and I had to crouch down beneath the camera and pour water bottles over our heads. So immediately after this, I had to meet my wife at her family's house to hang out. And by the time we were done, my crotch was completely soaked. So I had to show up at my in-laws and kind of try to explain how my pants were wet. And trying to explain this video didn't really help matters either.
And also, I remember Josh, who is our chief creative officer, he directed the video, and he was telling me how Frank came up and holds the look, and then Chainsaw comes up, and at first Chainsaw doesn't want to touch, but Josh's like, touch. You're gonna lean back, you're gonna touch. So you see Chainsaw like awkwardly leaning back. It's magic. It's awesome. So we made a new video that hopefully is a little less controversial, maybe.
Unreal.
Yeah, so let Chainsaw do this, but we wanted to have some fun with you guys. Chainsaw's always looking to record new stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna see if you guys were interested. We could get you into one of our games.
Yeah!
Alright, so what we're gonna do is just a little bit of crowd response stuff. I'll tell you what we're gonna need. I'll say 3, 2, 1, and then where I would say 0, you do what I'm asking. And then I'll wave you off, and you stop. You don't have to stop immediately, you can kind of trail off. You'll understand. Just one second. Let's start it off with some applause. Let's do one test. I'll do 3, 2, 1, applause. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. more tricky. Let's try to get a slow clap into a building applause, and then once we get built, you can start yelling stuff. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's do that one more time. 3, 2, 1. Impressed reaction. I don't really know what that would be. Dan wrote this down. Let's just see what you come up with. 3, 2, 1.
Hot damn!
That's pretty good. I think you can do better. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Okay, now we're going to do a chant. We want the show. We want the show. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Yeah, that's great. Let's do one more of those just for fun. 3, 2, 1. Alright, awesome. Does anybody have any suggestions for things that the crowd likes? Alright, that's a good one.
Can you guys handle the bacon wave?
I have faith in them. I think they can handle it.
We believe in you.
So what are we talking about? It starts here, it goes there, it goes there. What are we doing? Okay, yeah, let's do that. Bacon. Just like that. Alright, ready? Okay, so you say bae, you say egg, you say Clint.
Yeah, let's do that.
Alright. That sounds cool. So I'll do 3, 2, 1, you start with bang.
awesome dudes such as Mr. Dan Teasdale. And we're trying to do 2 games, and the second one we're doing right now is the Gunstringer. You know, we had the idea for doing a marionette game a long time ago, but you know, didn't really find the right platform, the right time for it. But then when Microsoft invited us over to Redmond to check out some of the Tall Summit before launch, and we're like, hey, check this out. You know, that's when I kind of clicked. It's like, all right, awesome, finally make this marionette-based game. We didn't have a character at the time though, so we were sitting there at dinner with Microsoft, and we knew we needed to pitch something, and all we had was a marionette game. We didn't have anything else to go with it. And they kind of all got up to go to the bathroom, and Josh and I are sitting there, and we're looking around like, crap, what are we going to do? We have to come up with something. And, you know, we looked above the bar, and there's this painting, an awesome painting above the bar of this skeleton from the Old West with like guns, and, you know, we just looked at that, and we looked at each other like, that's our pitch. Let's pitch that to them right now. Let's pitch it to them and see what happens. So with them sitting, you know, in our eye line and right above the behind them is this painting. We pitched them, you know, this marionette, you know, gun-slinging skeleton thing. So, and they liked it. So we get to make this game. Basically our attempt to try and make a Connect game that like we're really excited about. It's kind of a thing that we would, you know, internally really like to play. It's more, I think, more of a core game, more like hardcore as a shooter, but it's also Connect obviously, so anybody can jump in and play. And hopefully, you know, it's definitely coming out this year. We don't have a release date specifically yet. You know, it's going to be the first game you can play sitting down, and we're trying to do a lot of firsts with it. So. Oh yeah, so. Sorry, one more thing. Sorry, I was going to say. We have, so we like to do live action video stuff in our games. So we, for the Gunstringer, we're trying to take it up to like this whole other level. Basically, the whole game is this live action stage production. And the curtains, literally like actual curtains open up, and then you see gameplay and you start interacting with the game. And periodically, like through the game, there's live action that is, you know, messing with the whole stage production, all this stuff. And the way we wanted to start it was you walk into this really amazing theater, and you know, all these people are getting ready to watch an actual stage production. And we rented this theater called the Paramount in downtown Austin. And we asked a bunch of you guys to come and show up with us and shoot this thing. So we put on Craigslist and just tried to get the word out. Did any of you guys come to, raise your hand if you guys made it to? So we got a few over here. Anywhere else? So yeah, not many people made the trip, but it was fun, and amazingly went really well. And we got some crazy, kind of weird, just random video stuff from that. We want to show you just weird clips and whatever. So that's roll some of it. So the thing about Gunstringer is, you know, the crowd reacts to how you're doing in play. So we needed to capture a lot of like applause, a lot of booing, a lot of that kind of stuff. So the first video here is obviously just applause. Let's go to the next. Just an idol. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Is that our next one? Josh is the CCO, and he was directing a lot of this, and he just thought it would be really cool if, like, at some point, some dude in the audience just high-fives himself. We were like, the guy did it so awesome because he actually just leaves his hand there and makes that thing. That's great.
Another very important shot for our CCO, Josh Bear, was to have two guys give themselves a big bro hug after something. So we found two guys who had never met each other before. We got them sitting next to each other, and then this is what we got out of it.
I think they live together in Indiana now. This is. Oh no. Oh yeah. So the guy with the kind of really grow beard back there, that guy, he's one of our lead designers, Sean Riley. He's awesome too.
He handles most of the multiplayer levels in this Splosion Man. So if you get mad, you can get mad at Sean.
Alright, so the next video we want to show you is our art director. The guy's like a one-man army. His name's Dave Leong, and he's half Chinese, and in Chinese his name means Mighty Eternal. So the boss, Mighty Eternal, in both Splosion Man and Miss Splosion Man is a tribute to him because he's a tank. He's an animator, and he does for Ma, Splosion Man, and Comic Jumper, and Miss Splosion Man. He's done all of the animations by himself, right? And it's the most ridiculous thing. Actually, Ma, he did all the artwork, period. Dave is an awesome dude, and here he's supposed to be reacting to something that he thinks is like really awesome, but everybody else thinks is kind of screwed up. And his wife turns around, and you'll see. No, you won't see. You wouldn't believe this, but amazingly, we had to shoot like 10 takes of that. So this is too funny. And the sound echoed through the entire theater every single time. So for a week, Dave had this awesome bruise running all over him. He actually enjoyed it. So.
The next couple of videos are from this guy. He's a really good friend of Josh's. They grew up together and kind of been along with Josh on all his adventures. His name's Sterling Williams, and he's got the greatest face. And we tried to utilize the hell out of that. So here's a couple of reaction scenes of him, like getting excited or getting upset. We just think you'll really enjoy this. Or not. Josh is off camera just going, more, bug your eyes out further, bug your eyes out. This one he's supposed to be like scared or getting upset. We kind of didn't know what the hell it was, so we just let him run with it.
On that one, you can actually hear Josh at the end of this. What are you doing? To anybody who made it out to the shoot, it was awesome. Thanks to you. And it was, the most amazing thing is the game wasn't even announced yet at that time. So we asked these 200 plus extras, please, keep this under wraps. We want to announce this later, and totally expected, right? As we saw everybody on their phones throughout the whole thing, it was going to be all over Twitter, but it wasn't. Everybody was super awesome, never leaked. So really appreciate it. We're going to talk a little bit more about Gunstringer. We're going to talk about some of the boss characters. Answer that call. Hey, hello? Who is
Hey
this?
guys, it's Tyler Wilson. You guys are ready in like half an hour, right?
What? Who is this? Can we get what?